Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back. I know I haven't been posting. I've been a little bit under the weather. My throat was hurting. I had a fever. A lot of things going on. But I'm back. And today I'm going to be filming my natural everyday routine. So let's get started. Okay, so how we start every makeup look, we're going to start with primer. Well, you should always start with primer. I'm going to use the Tarte. Oh, it's too shiny. You see my camera? I'm going to use the Tarte Smoothing Primer. Looks like this. I'm going to put this in my T-zone, which is where all my problem area is. And then I'm going to use the Makeup Forever green corrector to help with my redness. It cancels out all the red on your face, the green. So here we go. A little bit in here. Put it on my problem area. Pores are up here. Work that in my face. Green corrector by Makeup Forever and put it over my cheeks where kind of all the red is. Some down my chin. Use anything to apply your primer. I like to use my hands because the way my heat of my hand kind of helps it blend into my face. Kind of helps it smooth it out, I feel like. You can always use your brush, you can use your beauty blender, but I like to use my hands. Alright, so now that that's all said and done, let's go in with foundation. After I apply my primer, I like to wait a few minutes to let it kind of sink in and before I apply my foundation. Okay, so today, since we're going for a natural look, this is the foundation that I always grab when I'm only going out during the day or I don't want anything heavy on my face. I just want my face to look even. I go in with the Too Faced Born This Way. Let's see, my camera wants to. There we go. And I am in the shade Light Beige. I'm going to use one pump of this. Sometimes I use two, but I'm going to use one today. Put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my finger, dab it on my face, and then blend it in with my beauty blender. Apply your foundation however you want. You can use your brush, or you can even dab your beauty blender in, but I like to use my finger. I feel like I have more control where I lay it. So now we're going to blend it in with our beauty blender. I went and I wet it under the sink, and then I squeezed it a few times. Now that we blended it all in, remember to always bring it down your neck because you want your face and your neck to match. And then I always dab a little bit on my ears. I actually went in with two pumps, but always, anytime that you apply foundation, always start off slow. Start with one pump and work your way up. Don't start with 3 pumps. Don't get crazy. One, blend it in, see how it looks on your face, and build it up from there. Don't get too crazy at first. I know we all been there. I've been there. Take it slow. Slow is better. So now we can move on to concealer. I'm going to go in with the same concealer. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced concealer just because it's lightweight and it's everyday natural look, and I'm not looking for like a heavy duty concealer. I'm going out during the day. Let's see if my camera wants to. Alright, let's get to blending. I'm going to blend it in the same way that I did my foundation. I'm going to use a beauty blender. Blend it in. push it in. You're not gonna like drag it. You don't want that. Alright. I also use the same concealer and I put it on top of my eyes just to use it as a primer for my when I go in with my eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna set my face because this took a lot of work. So we're gonna the NYC smoothing primer. I mean translucent. Can I talk today? I'm gonna go in with the NYCA smoothing translucent powder. There you go. It's $2. It's really good. I like it a lot. So I'm going to go in under my eyes. And everywhere I put concealer, kind of. I'm going to use this. I'll leave this on my face for a little bit, not too much. I don't like to bake. I'm not like a crazy baker kind of person. I like to leave it on for like maybe like a minute or while I do the rest of my face. And then I just brush it off. But brush it off. You see my dog? I know that a lot of people don't like to bake their face because afterwards they get like this powdery face look. What I learned to do is to go in with the same damp beauty blender and kind of dab it in where the powder was, and it kind of helps it melt into your skin and you look a lot less powdery. So I'm going to go and do that. This is a little trick. I feel like it helps me a lot, and not a lot of people have mentioned it. I just kind of like picked it up on my own. Much better. And now to really make sure that all of it melts into your skin, I'm going to go in with a setting spray. I'm going to use the MAC. You can use any one. It can be drugstore, your favorite one. I just prefer this one. So we're just going to spray it all over. Give it a second to like dry into your skin. Our eyes. This is the natural look. We're going to go in with a Natural Palette by Too Faced. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I thought about it when I picked it up. So since we set the rest of our face, we're going to set that primer that we put on our eyelids. And I'm just going to go in with Heaven and just put it everywhere. Kind of let it set. Tap off the excess. And just put it everywhere. That concealer that we put in earlier. I'm doing this on a Morphe E27. Okay, so now we're going to go in with for a transition shade. I'm going to go in with Honey Butter. It's like this pretty orangey color. And work it all in my crease. Same brush. Dab it in, tap up the excess, and just work it in my crease. Honey Butter all over my crease. Now I'm going to go in with Newbie and do the same. It's this pretty brown color. I'm going to go in and on Morphe M441. Work that all over my crease. Take a little bit. Always tap off the excess. And then windshield motions. Work that in my upper crease. Take your time. Don't get too crazy. Build it up little by little. Same thing I told you with your foundation. You don't want to go too heavy-handed. Just little by little, build it up. And always blend, 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 because you don't want any harsh lines. So I just worked Newbie all over my crease, which was this beautiful brown color. And now I'm going to take Tickle Me and Push Up and mix them together for my lid. A little bit of both. Tap off the excess and work it into my lid. So I took Tickle Me and Push Up and I worked it all over my crease, and then I use Puddle and put it under my eyebrow. I'm going to go fill in my eyebrows off camera and I will be right back. Fill in my eyebrows and now I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm not going to contour per se because this is a natural look, so no need to contour. I will make a video on contouring and highlighting if you like for nighttime glam. For right now we're just going to bronze up. We're going to use one. I use the same spoolie that it comes with. I dab it in there and I carve out my cheekbones. You carve it out from where kind of your head starts to where your eyebrow ends right here. And always blend up, never blend down, in circular motions. And then on where my hairline, carve out my cheekbones, kind of like fake bronze. So we're going to take that, dust off the excess, make a duck face. I'm going to blush up my face. I don't like an intense blush. I like a little bit. Sometimes I don't even wear any, to be honest. But today I'm going to wear the MAC Spell liner. It's kind of like this pretty peach pink color, which is kind of what I always go for. I'm going to apply it with the Morphe Y7. I blushed up my face. I put it on the apples of my cheekbones, kind of everywhere the sun hits, on a little bit on my forehead, down here, and then a little bit on my nose. I don't really like to wear an intense blush just because I naturally have red cheeks. So there's no point of adding more red to it. So now I'm going to go in with a highlighter. It's one of my favorite highlighters. It's the Becca and Jaclyn Hill highlighter. I'm going to go in with Champagne. I'm going to go in with both highlights instead. Right here, down my nose, my Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin, because why not? I'm going to finish the rest of my eyes off camera, and I will be right back. So I'm back. I finished my eyes. What I did was on the bottom part of my lashes, I used the same two shadows that I used in my crease, which were Newbie. I used Newbie. And then I used a little bit of Honey Butter. That one. Right here. And then I worked that into my lower lash line. And then I went with a black liner. I used the ColourPop one. Which is... It's inexpensive and it gets the job done. And for mascara, I used this Tarte sample one that I got. It's called Lashes, Lights, and Camera. For my lips, I went in with the Too Faced Melted Chihuahua. I got this in a little travel size pack that they put together, and since the full size of this one was sold out, I bought the pack that came with other samples, and I really like this one, so I'm going to see if this one's back in stock. And to set the rest of my makeup and keep it locked, I went over again with the Max Fix Plus. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my natural makeup tutorial. If you guys want any more makeup tutorials using the natural palette, let me know in the comments below and I'll do something for you. And if you want a more in-depth makeup tutorial on this eye look, also let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe down below and give this a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!